GHKLL on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. It's Friday, July 2nd. This is the National Outlook. Something a little bit off the track here this morning as we seek to finish off the week. Men who are victims of domestic violence and abuse should speak out. Region 2 Commander urges. And it's a woman, Superintendent Crystal Robinson. I thank her for that advice, and I agree with her. We need, domestic abuse is not limited to women being abused or females being abused, young girls, married women, unmarried women in relationships. Overwhelmingly, the perception, and I think the statistics may confirm that women are victims of domestic abuse, but they are men also. And I'm not talking about men who are henpecked or men who are dominated by women or by their male partners, but we're talking about men who are either sexually or physically abused or verbally abused. The exact same standards that pertain to the abuse of females in the home also applies to men when they are victims. Could be from their spouses, could be from their male partners, but it also qualifies, I would think, and I think that's what Superintendent Robinson is saying, to be categorized as domestic abuse. Domestic abuse is domestic abuse. It might be violent, it might be non-violent. But once it's there, it doesn't matter the gender of the victim. It is there, and it should be reported and spoken out against. It starts with the victims. Superintendent Robinson has said in all my years in the force, throughout her, only on 2 occasions had she seen men speak out. Now, I don't know Superintendent Robinson from Eve, but I think since he's a superintendent, she must have spent a couple of lengthy, a number of years in the Ghana police force. So for her to say over the years, might be 10, I would think at a minimum, might be 15, might be 20. For only 2 cases of men reporting domestic violence at the hands of their partners, female or male, something is wrong with that picture. Something is wrong with that statistic. It can't be accurate. It just isn't. And so therefore, I think our men also need to be receptive to the idea, husbands, boyfriends, etc., that they too have rights and they should protect themselves. And the way to do this is, as Superintendent Robinson informs us, to speak out, to report, to put an end, to make a start to put an end to whatever is inflicted. Look, let's face reality. It's part of our culture where men keep a stiff upper lip and grin and bear. It's part of the macho mentality, part of the culture of machismo. You just don't do that, because there is a stigma and a shame attached to men saying, hey, look, I am being battered, I've been victimized, I've been abused, I've been raped. Look at how much trouble our women have. Look at how much trouble, distress, and shame that our women have, even in this 21st century, when they dare to report that they have been victimized in the office, in the homes. Well, we're talking about the homes here. In their homes, they fear the reception they will get. Things are better now, and we're thankful for the mechanisms that the police has put in place. But let's be clear here. Even women are hesitant to come forth when they are being victims. And the marks are there, the scars are there, the black and blue eyes are there. The slashes may be there, but family hold them back. Well, what's going to happen to the children? How is it going to look? You stay with your husband. So we're not getting the full story there either. But in terms of men, there are so many intangibles and so many invisibles and inaudibles, they're not seen, they're not heard, they're not said, that are part and parcel of the lack of speaking out, the lack of coming forward, having the courage to say, look, this is happening in my home and I can't take it anymore. I will not accept it. And because it's criminal, because it could turn lethal. Somebody's going to retaliate somewhere along the line, or somebody's going to get seriously injured or die. Now, so I say to my fellow Guyanese, males, females, take the initiative and come forth, come out of the closet. Until the next time, GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. This was the National Outlook, and I wish a blessed weekend to all of you.